Hey, Couch Cousins, welcome back to another episode of Couples Couch, where Black love kicks back, gets real, and definitely laughs out loud. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel our IG page at Couples Couch 24, as well as our TikTok page at Couples Couch. I am your host, Nicole.
Yo, 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 what's good, Couch Cousins? Welcome back to a new episode, Couples Couch. Thank you for tuning in. This is episode 20.
That is amazing.
I am your other host, Derek, Big Wig, as everybody be calling me.
And don't forget to follow our business pages, Soul Signature Designs and BlkLine. That's BlkLine. And we will post the links in the caption.
Yep. All right, babe. What we got going? What we got going on tonight? What we getting into?
Okay, so we're going to talk about the kids of today. We're going to talk about, are we raising them for the world that we live in or the world that we grew up in? And are they just too grown or are they just too exposed?
Ooh, yeah.
I think, never mind, we'll get into that later.
Yeah. We're going to get into that later, y'all. Get into that later. All right, that's good, babe. But before we jump into the main topic tonight, all right, all right, we're gonna go into our hot topic, and our hot topic tonight is Chris Breezy and Usher tour. It is officially happening, and I can't remember what episode, but you called it on a previous episode that Chris Brown and Usher need to go
on tour
together. You called it. So I'm just thinking, what level of craziness is getting ready to happen on this tour, whether it's with Chris Brown and Usher and with the fans? Are there going to be some divorce rates increasing in some areas? We need to look at them cities where they going to be touring and see if the divorce rates
now, why are you talking about divorce rates with this tour?
And then, will some relationships end?
Why would they end?
Who knows?
What happened to make you think that they would end?
For the simple fact, there was a nice piece of video that was on social media where Chris Brown and a married woman were slobbing each other down. I mean, straight just hold. Like, I bet she could taste what that boy ate for the last 3 days. And the thing with me, she grabbed his face with both hands.
She did.
And was going in.
She did. I'm just trying to figure out which organ I'm going to sell to get these tickets.
Neither? What you mean?
Do I need to sell a dog? Like, what do I need to do to get these tickets? Because I want to go.
No.
I want to be there. Two of my favorite artists. I feel like I have to be there.
But
I mean,
I'm gonna try my best. Well, I got a summer job.
Okay.
So I can try my best to
Don't worry, I won't get on the stage and slob them down or nothing like that.
No.
They probably won't even call me on the stage. Number one, because we're not gonna be that close. But anyway, I do want to let you all know that BlkLine will be selling tour merch.
Yes.
So check on our BlkLine page. We will have some R&B tour merch available for sale.
Absolutely.
Starting very soon.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So let's get into our main discussion.
Okay.
Kids of today. Are they too grown or are they just too exposed? Is it both? Are we trying to raise them in the world that we grew up in, which is completely different than the world that they are living in right now? Mm-hmm. Or are we raising them in the world that they live in? Like, is this our fault that these kids are this way?
I would say yes and no to that last question.
Okay.
The yes part, yes, we do have some fault because I think a lot of parents and families did not do a better job of balancing how much technology their kids use in a day versus how much technology they don't use in a day.
Now, what do you mean by that?
And I'm just as guilty. Like, with Duke. Like he kind of was on the cusp of it. Well, no, Duke was in it. When he used to watch VCR, watch movies on VCR. But then when we got iPads,
You took it
man,
back. VCRs,
right,
not
right,
even
right.
DVDs.
He definitely
He
VCR,
started
but
with
then
the
VCR,
okay.
and then went to DVDs. But then when he got, I want to say maybe 10 years old, maybe we got him an iPad. So ever since then, ever since he was about 10, 11 years old, he's had an iPad, and he's 23.
Okay.
So for the last 13 years, he's had an iPad, and he's been, now granted, I mean, that still cognitively that hasn't hindered him because, he highly intelligent young man. But I think there are some things that you're like, bro, why can't you, some things that they're like, they don't know how to just improvise and do stuff on their own.
They
And
feel like they always have to be entertained.
yes,
They cannot accept
yes,
boredom. It's just
yeah,
it's outrageous.
yeah,
And I think we know this just from being teachers.
yeah.
Um, when a child is done with their work, they don't know what to do. And
No,
it's
not.
like
I'm bored.
it's a whole like I have a whole section in my classroom that it has Kevin Hart's face on it and it says, I'm done. What do I do now? And they know that they can go in there and grab things and but they never do. They're always like, I'm bored now. What do I do now, Mrs.
Right.
Wiggins? And I'm like, they don't know how to just entertain themselves.
Yeah.
Where we knew how to entertain ourselves. We got outside on our bikes. I don't even know if this generation knows how to ride bikes anymore.
Oh, it's probably, I would guess, probably no more than 20% of the children in America that's under the age of 18 know how to ride a bicycle.
Now I will say this. I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know that. And I'm gonna be honest.
Only one of them knows how to ride a bicycle.
Azan knows how to ride a bicycle, and my daughter just never wanted to learn. And we've bought her bikes, several bikes. She just never wanted to learn how to ride a bike. Now I'm sure if you put her on it now, she knows now.
Yeah.
But a lot of kids nowadays don't know how to ride bikes. They don't know how to roller skate.
No.
They don't know what to do when they're bored. It's like they always have. It's that instant gratification. They always have to be entertained by something. And I think that's that iPad, the phones, it's constant. It's just like it's there.
PlayStation,
the Xbox.
Yep.
And so I don't think that parents nowadays do a good job of raising their kids in the world in which they live in right now. Yeah. And I say that to say this, because there's no balance.
No.
So even in the schools, and you know this because you work in a school, there's no balance. It's like you want me to hang up student work, but they do all their work on a laptop. Online. So what am I supposed to do? You got all these electric curriculums, but I can't hang up student work if I'm not supposed to be giving them, as we used to call them back in the days, dittos or worksheets. Everything's online now. How do you balance that? And then the kids don't know how to write. And then think about chores. Do kids even have chores anymore? My mom used to wake us up at 7:00 in the morning. Man. So it's like they don't have any responsibility. They don't have any patience.
I'm guilty of the chores thing with my youngest, with Duke. Like we just told him focus on school. Just do your school and focus on that. And we wasn't really tripping about the room. We would be like, hey, clean your room. But, it wasn't, it just, again, fumbled that. But yeah, I 100% agree. Like, again, my soapbox is these kids just don't trust their own instincts.
Not at all.
They don't trust their own instincts, and they don't have resilience, and they do not want to embrace learning how to have resilience
at all.
They do,
but they don't need to, because everybody makes the team. So when everybody makes the team, you don't learn how to be resilient. You don't learn how to go back to the drawing board and perfect whatever it is that you're doing. If everybody makes the team, whether or not you stand on the sideline and you're okay with just wearing a jersey and just being there,
which is mediocre mentality,
you're never going to learn how to do what it is that you claim you want to do.
Yep.
So they don't need to have resilience because everybody's going to make the team. Everybody's going to get an award. They don't understand that when we were little, some people just didn't make the team. You just didn't make it.
I remember getting cut off of a rec center basketball team, and I was mad, but then I was like, hey, I got to get better.
I got to get better.
You know.
We do have some comments here.
Okay.
Keisha said, are we going? Are we going to see Chris Brown and Usher? Keisha, yes, we are. I don't know how we're going to do it because, again, like you said, you only need one kidney. If I sell my kidney and you sell yours, we might be able to make it.
I'm not selling my kidney for no other man unless it's Duke or Cameron.
Okay, well.
Or Javion.
Well, did you hear that, Keisha? I guess he's not going. I'm going.
Yeah. Them the only males I'm selling my kidney for. It's them three.
Derek says the kids are crazy as hell.
Or even the Zion. I would do that for Zion too. He's in that category. But yeah, not to go see no Chris Brown or Usher. Player. I'll just pull their songs up on my phone on Apple Music and I'm good.
Not me. I'm going to the concert if I have to go by myself.
Well, we're gonna try to work on doing that.
I'm going.
But yeah. What she say? These kids are bad.
Derek says these kids are crazy as hell.
Who's that? D Gaines?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's.
And he said at least 40% of the kids probably know how to ride a bike. I think it's less than that.
D Gaines, you giving them more credit than I am. But yeah, the level of just again. There's no independence. Yeah.
They need you to validate them.
You like
on every step.
Yeah.
Like even in the classroom. I'm standing up in the classroom and it's like pulling teeth just trying to get them to give me the answer. And they may have even shouted the answer out. When I say,
that right?
No, when I say, who said that? Nobody wants to say anything because they think they're wrong. And I'm like, no, somebody said the right answer.
Exactly.
And then they're still looking around at their classmates. They're looking at me.
Yeah.
And then the kids that didn't say it will say, oh, it was Derek.
Hold on. That's a new phenomenon. Well, it's not a new phenomenon. It's been a growing phenomenon. And I've kind of seen that when I used to teach at the high school. Being smart is not cool. Like these kids do not want to be labeled as being smart.
Absolutely not.
Class
clown, yes. The fighter, yes. The bully, absolutely.
Being smart kid,
it's not.
That's like a kid having cancer. That's the kid's version of cancer.
Yeah, they do
not want to be labeled as a smart kid. And I'm like, what? I told kids, I said, what's wrong with being a smart kid?
It's whack. That's what they say.
That's lame. Whack. I said, do you know the smart kids grow up and be the rich kids, the wealthy kids?
And they don't care about it.
Do you know that?
It's just a different generation of kids. So I think we as adults, and Couch Cousins, you guys are in the comments, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
I think that we as adults don't do a good job of raising our kids in this time, for this world that they live in. We're not preparing them as we should. And not just as parents, as educators, as grandparents. Take these iPads and these phones from them. I don't know why a third grader needs a phone.
I got a second grader.
The phone is more expensive than mine.
Well, hold up. Check it. It was a second grader had a phone. And I was like, why does a second grader need a phone? One of our security guards is like, Wiggins, that's because the mama be leaving them at home. And she got to be able to call them, or she told them, you call these numbers if there's something that happened. That's
just like yesterday. My daughter tells me she needs her phone in case of an emergency. While you're at school?
Right.
If there's an emergency, they're going to contact me. You don't need the phone while you're at school. It's just amazing to me. I don't think that we're doing a good job of raising our kids in the world that they live in right now. But I also think because we give them iPads, we give them cell phones, we give them everything, they're also too exposed, which in turn makes them too grown.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, some of these girls in school, they're clocking that T. They're they're talking.
Her Bria,
right? They're doing everything. They're doing everything that they see
Adults do.
Adults do.
Yeah.
They see these girls on Instagram.
Reality TV
reality
shows.
TV shows, stuff that these kids have no business watching.
Man.
So I think it's a little bit of both. It's
Yeah.
our fault.
Yeah.
We've exposed them to too much because we've given them too much technology.
Yep.
There's no balance.
And
Everything
there's no boundaries.
There's no
either.
boundaries because they know how. And so when you have a kid that can't read but
Right.
can talk to Google to get to where they need to, too much exposure.
Yeah.
Like, no.
'Cause
So
they
I
can
feel like there
literally-
has to be more balance.
Yeah, because they can literally get on there and give ChatGPT a prompt.
Baby, the things I've seen.
Yeah, give ChatGPT a prompt, and ChatGPT will pull some stuff right up. I'm
Right
telling
up.
you, the ChatGPT, man, that like anybody who was born in the 1900s know the movie The Terminator, and I'm just saying, like a lot of that stuff that was in the movie The Terminator and the whole storyline of The Terminator and machines, yada yada yada.
over.
Man, what?
Yeah. So, Couch Cousins, let us know what you think in the comments. Are these kids too grown, too exposed, or are we just not raising them for the world that they live in?
Yeah, and these little son of a guns, boy, they think, boy, they will make you go there with them.
We're going to move on to the next comment because I need my job.
Right.
So, Couch Cousins, I posted this on my Facebook page earlier this week, and I want to know which rain song is your favorite. For
Rain.
instance,
Okay.
It Never Rains in Southern California by Tony.
Yep.
Candy Rain by Soul For Real.
Yep.
Can You Stand the Rain by New Edition. And keep in mind, these are just a few that came to mind for me.
Yeah.
But let us hear yours in the comments. So, baby, what is your favorite rain song?
Mine is gonna be a tie between New Edition, Can You Stand the Rain, and the Sisters with Voices, SWV. I know a lot of people, I just like the song because it's a mellow song, and then their voices just hit perfect in the song with the melodies and stuff,
You sure it didn't have anything to do because it was dealing with sex?
No,
Okay.
no. I mean, that helps.
Okay.
When Coco's and them talking about, it helps. But yeah, I like that Rain song. It's just real mellow and chill, and and then obviously New Edition. That's
On a Perfect Day.
yeah, that's.
And my boys
That's a
got
classic.
snubbed. They got snubbed.
Oh,
They did not get
yeah,
inducted into the
yeah.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Call your peoples in Cleveland.
And I am so upset about that because I voted every chance that I could.
Yeah, call your
and I
peoples in
know
Cleveland.
that my friends that are NE fans voted,
Yeah.
and I feel like they got snubbed. And it's not to say that the people that are that are now being inducted don't need to be there,
Right.
but New Edition does need to be there. I am glad that Wu-Tang is inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but my boys New Edition got snubbed. They should have been in the. I mean, come on.
New Edition.
This is a career that has spanned it from the 80s to
Decades.
now, and they're still relevant and they're still selling out concerts.
40 years. Like Candy Girl came out 83.
And I was the original Candy Girl. I thought I should have been on the cover.
I think
of the
Candy
album.
Girl dropped 83, so it's definitely been 40 years they've been in the business.
They have been snubbed. They bamboozled, hoodwinked.
New Edition, and again, we're both Wu heads. I feel like New Edition should have got in before Wu-Tang. And that should have been like 10 years ago. New Edition should have got in. Just my opinion. Because RZA and Meth and Raekwon, they would tell you, New Edition should definitely be in before us.
Well, Method Man didn't say that, but he did say that they should have gotten into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And he said the same thing. He felt like they got cheated. And I do feel like they got cheated.
Absolutely.
Sade is in there. She definitely deserves it.
Sade should have been in there.
Oh, my God.
Luther
Luther should have been in there.
But I give credit to the brother, Charlamagne the God, on the Breakfast Club. He said they should just change the name to just the Music Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Instead of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because realistically, it's a contradiction because they have non-rock and roll artists
Absolutely.
in there. So I agree with Charlamagne. It should just be the Music Hall of Fame. Then that way you cover music from every genre. And even country, because country got their own Country Music Hall of Fame. But if you just change it to the Music Hall of Fame, you can put everybody in there, and then it makes it easier because now it's Music Hall of Fame. Now, okay, we have a list of hip hop nominees, a list of R&B nominees, a list of pop nominees,
and maybe they choose it like that. Like maybe they choose one from each category.
Yeah, and they have all these different genres, and we have. Let's say every year we'll look at 10 nominees.
All I know is my boys got snubbed, and I'm upset about it. But my favorite rain song is obviously "Can You Stand the Rain." That's always going to be one of my favorite songs.
Do you have a second one or no?
I love Soul for Real's "Candy Rain." Every time it comes on, I just want to dance. I know the whole dance routine.
Oh, the kids at school love that song.
I love that song. I just think it's a fun song. Love, do you? I love that song. So that's probably my second. But yeah, my boys got snubbed, y'all. I was really upset.
But they'll get in. They'll get in. I think
they should have been in.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and say they might get the nod next year. They should get the nod
if they're chosen.
Yeah, they should get a nod next year to get in because how you not have New Edition in there?
How do you not have New Edition in there? So again, Couch Cousins, let us know what you think in the comments. I'm just going to read off a few from my Facebook page. And then you guys know what? This is funny because I had this mentioned to me multiple times. People wanted to know why the Dramatics, The Rain song wasn't on here. They were like, why don't you have the Dramatics on here?
Oh, yeah.
So I just want to let you guys know that I found this question on TikTok. It's not my question. It's a TikTok question, which I thought was just very interesting. So I thought we should talk about it.
What about Juice Jones? I saw you and him walking in the rain.
That's a good one.
My Aunt Kathy, boy, she used to play that all the time.
That was a good one.
Right.
Because I saw you today.
Yeah, you dismissed.
Tricks out for kids, you silly rabbit.
Right.
That was a classic back in the day.
Right. That was a, man.
He said, no, you're not leaving in what I bought you.
Yeah. The alley cat wearing, whatever he said. Hey, man, shoot. What was his name? Orange Juice Jones?
Orange Juice Jones.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a quiet banger in the 80s. All right.
So let's see. I also was told that I forgot about Total's banger, It's Gonna Rain, which is a good one. It's Gonna Rain.
I have to hear it.
Okay, I have to play that for you tonight. The other one, let's see. Wait a minute. Making Love in the Rain by Herb Alpert. And You Can't Stop the Rain, Loose Ends. From
Yeah.
From BMF.
Yeah.
When he was singing that.
What's the crazy dude's name that they killed? I forgot his name, but yeah.
Can't think of his name.
You Can't Stop the Rain. Yeah, that was a nice one.
Somebody mentioned It Will Rain by Kelly Price. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I didn't post that because
I don't remember that song.
Something in my soul ain't right. It will rain. There will be. I can't sing, y'all.
Yeah,
but anyway, I didn't put that on here because the day that my mom passed away, that was the first song that I heard when I put, and this will let you know how long ago this was, when I put my Walkman on and my headphones and I got on the bus to go home to Cleveland. That was the first song I heard. So it's just, that song's very difficult for me, but it is a really good song.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So that's a really good song too. What else? Most people chose
we should have did a poll.
We should have done a poll. Yeah, Summer Rain by Carl Thomas and Can You Stand the Rain?
I was surprised. I know that was a banger, but I'm surprised a lot of people picked Carl Thomas.
That's a good song, though.
It is.
Because ain't nothing like the rain in the summer.
Yeah, it is.
Especially when it's not muggy.
But I remember when that song dropped, I had just moved to the area, and in the summer, that bad boy they were playing that
Yeah,
all on.
that's a great summer
They were playing
song.
that all on the Wiz.
Yeah, that's a really good song. But most people did choose "Can You Stand the Rain" by New Edition
Yeah.
for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
A lot of people said their least favorite on the list that I posted on my Facebook page. So if we're Facebook friends, go check out my Facebook post. I posted this on April 14th.
Yeah.
It's a Couch Cousins question. And most of the people said their least favorite song on the list was "Rainy Days" by Mary J. Blige and Ja Rule.
Oh. Okay.
So that was their least favorite song.
Okay. That was a cool little video too.
I thought the video was good. I like the song.
Yeah.
But it's not one of my favorites on the list of songs that was chosen.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. All right. Next Couch Cousins question. And this is we're gonna definitely dive in a little bit, get in there a little bit. What needs to happen to revive the current state of our beloved hip hop? What do we need to do? What needs to happen to revive the current state of hip hop? Because yeah, hip hop's alive, but we're not getting steak, baked potato, salad. We're not getting quality hip hop like we used to.
No.
I'll take it back. We're not getting it at the same rate that we used to get it at. Like now, for the last 10 years, we're only getting little smidgens of quality hip hop.
Like songs.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just so disheartening. Like, come on, y'all. Like y'all come on, y'all.
So Couch Cousins in the on our live, go into the comment section and let us know what you think needs to happen to revive the current state of hip hop. Now I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be honest.
Yep.
Let the mumble rap go. Just let it go. I don't know what you're saying, don't know what you're talking about. All you're doing is rhyming. Anybody that knows hip hop knows
rhyming sounds.
You have to do more than just rhyme. And guess what, guys? Poetry doesn't need to rhyme. Doesn't need to rhyme. So you can write a verse where you're not saying the cat, the hat, the dog, the smog. And it sounded good when DMX did it because we understood what DMX was saying.
Yeah.
But in this current state, all you're doing is but we don't even know what you're saying. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely not about to be blasting nothing in my car that I don't know what you could be worshiping the devil for all I know.
I'm gonna tell you a pet peeve amongst a lot of pet peeves I have with this new age hip hop. These rappers ain't rapping on beat
at all.
Like, how y'all gonna get on? How you getting on the mic and you like not listening to the beat and you're not understanding that your cadence has to be on beat with what you're hearing?
They have no cadence.
Like they're just
none.
Speaking the words, and it's like, first of all, I don't know what you're saying. Second of all, you're not. Do you even hear the music?
And then everything sounds the same.
Same.
So I was watching a TikTok, and they chose a few songs that came out about 4 or 5 years ago, and they had all of them had the same exact beat.
Right.
And I was like, wow, I didn't pay attention to it because normally when today's hip hop comes on, with the exception of very few people, I love Cardi B. Love Meg Thee Stallion. Yeah. With the exception of some of my favorites of this time, I'm turning it off. I don't want to hear that.
Not even.
And then everything is so sexual. And I know we had songs that were sexual in the 90s and the 2000s, but it was kind of more discreet. Everything is just out here. You talking about
we had
Sexy Red needs to go. That's one thing. They just let her go.
In the 90s,
she gotta go.
We had everything from
Ratchet,
from Public Enemy, conscious rap, the Brand Nubians, and the Tribe Called Quest, and the Queen Latifahs, and the Moni Loves,
and the Little Kim,
and all of that, to all the way to the Ice Cubes and the NWAs and the Scarface and the Ghetto. So we had everything from that extreme to the next, and everything in between. But the one common thing, everybody could spit,
and everybody had
nobody
their
was
own
putting
sound.
Everybody had their own sound, and whatever they were rapping about, you could understand it, and they were clever with how they did stuff. They painted you a pic. Cube ain't the best,
Lyrics.
with metaphors and all of that, but he gave you a picture.
Man, that man can paint a picture.
He painted a picture
Scarface
for
can
you.
paint a picture for you.
Yeah, painted a picture for you.
The other thing too is with the female rappers, with the exception of the so-called beef between Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown. Yeah. There was some camaraderie between the females.
And they all could spit. They all could rock. Like
MC
Roxanne
Light,
Shante, MC Light, Queen Latifah, Moni Love,
Foxy Brown.
And even the ones
Missy Elliott.
Even the ones that weren't big time. Like what's her name? Boss. She could spit.
Rage.
Nikki D. What's her name? Nikki D.
Nikki D.
Yeah,
Daddy's
her.
Little girl.
Jazzy Joyce. Like it was a lot of female artists that could go. And again.
And it wasn't always sexual.
No, it wasn't.
We had conscious female rappers
that could spit.
Then you had the battle rappers, the MC Light going against Roxanne Shante.
Man.
And then you had the women that
Ladies first.
But then you also had what we would consider now ratchets. You had your Lil' Kims, you had your Foxy Browns.
Yep.
We had it was just so much more diversity.
Yep. Yeah.
There's no diversity in hip hop anymore.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is you got rappers like Snoop Dogg, T.I. coming out and they killing it. T.I.'s let them know.
T.I.'s let them know. It's quietly sneaking up on the hip hop world, and it's like T.I.'s like, yeah, I'm about to choke you again. Hold on a second.
And he's killing he's killing these new rappers.
Go ahead and talk about when you was down in Atlanta.
Oh my gosh, when I was down in Atlanta February.
No, it was 2 months ago. Yeah,
in February I was in Atlanta. When they played that T.I. Let Them Know, oh, baby, that whole brunch turned up. You would see dudes riding down the street blasting it. I mean, that's a song right there that I feel like is going to be a classic.
Yeah.
That's going to be a classic song.
Summer anthem.
Yeah.
Because
she's forever mine till I let her go. Come on, T.I.
When we go to somebody's day party this summer and they cut that T.I. on, remember at the opening day.
Yes.
And
oh my God, the block party went crazy.
The block party and they cut that T.I. on.
It went crazy. Yeah. Then you got like the Clips with their album that they came out with.
That should have been an album. We talked about that
on the other episode. I'm just saying, some of our favorite rappers are coming back. You got Jay-Z selling out stadiums.
And he ain't put out an album in what,
10 years.
And he ain't even he about to
redo his old stuff.
He about to do his old stuff.
He said niggas want my old shit, buy my old album. Now y'all paying for it to see him live. Do Reasonable Doubt in the Blueprint.
Yeah.
And come on. The Sade of rap music is Jay-Z.
If I'm Jay and I happen to go on, or if I'm Jay, them 2 dates, whoever I collect, like
those 3 dates, because remember he sold them out so quick, they had to add a third show.
So if I'm Jay, in them 2 albums, whoever I collect, like I'm bringing Memphis Bleak back, I'm bringing Beans, I'm bringing all.
Please bring Foxy on stage so you can do Ain't No Nigga.
Bring Foxy, what?
Let me get into some of these comments because y'all done got me hype over here. I'm about ready to turn up. All right, Carl says we need to look for the off the radar MCs. Okay. Quality is out there. It's just not being advertised or played on the radio. Okay.
Facts. I agree with you, Carl.
So, Carl, what I want you to do in the comments is I want you to put some of these off the radar MCs. Let us know who we should be listening to.
Yeah.
Because maybe we're missing the mark.
Yeah.
Derek says there isn't any content in music anymore. I absolutely agree with that. There's no content.
None.
And then Carl also says that storyteller MCs will never die. I agree with that.
They won't, but they're like old Jedi Knights. They just people just don't talk about them.
Well, so you know who I think is a really good storyteller?
Who's that?
Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah. I like Tyler.
So I love Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
The one song that I say, and I know he has other songs, but this is the one that popped in my head that made me like think about skateboarding. My son loved Tyler the Creator growing up. I remember I went to New York and I found him some Tyler the Creator Vans, and he was so excited about them. He better still have them because they were expensive. But anyway, Kick Push, and I remember when that video first came out.
Yeah.
it was just what I envisioned in my head before I saw the video. It was like the guy skating.
I thought Kick Push was Cudi.
No, that's Tyler the Creator.
Or no, not Kid Cudi. Lupe Fiasco.
Oh, that's Lupe. Okay, Lupe Fiasco is what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
But Tyler the Creator, I think he's also a great storyteller. But yeah, Lupe Fiasco, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Lupe Fiasco is the one who did Kick Push. And I remember thinking that the video was going to be exactly like I envisioned it. And it was very similar. And I was like, wow, that was amazing.
Another example, what Carl's talking about, like, and you and I, we've sat and talked about dope MCs. Like, they, he was popular during, but even when he was popular, he still wasn't amongst the top 5%. That's Most Def. And Most Def can go.
Yeah.
Most Def can go. Most Def can go.
Well, Carl, I think Jean Grey and Rod Digger, I think they definitely get recognition.
Rod Digger did not get a lot. She didn't get no backing.
But I think now she's getting some credit because people keep bringing her name up.
Yeah.
Derek, I do agree with you. Rhapsody does not get enough credit.
Oh, Rhapsody's dope. Yeah.
She is and she's been around for some time.
Rhapsody's dope.
She doesn't get the credit that she
definitely
needs.
Does not. Because she's, again, like you said, she's not portraying herself like the Sexy Reds and like the, you know what I'm saying? As much as we love Cardi and Megan, Rhapsody doesn't portray herself in that manner. She just like, okay, I'm going to spit. I ain't trying to do all that other stuff. I'm an MC. Give me a cool beat. Watch what I say to you.
Let's see. Joyner Lucas. Absolutely.
Yeah, Joyner Lucas is dope.
But he doesn't get his just dues either.
When Joyner Lucas did that song tribute to Will and he went into different characters, I was like, oh man. And Will didn't know nothing about him. And then somebody showed him the I think it was a YouTube clip or something. Will was like, "Oh snap! I need to reach out to this
really
dude."
Dope. That was really, really dope.
Dave East.
Oh,
Dave East, nice.
So my son introduced me to Dave East.
Man, Dave East, nice.
So my son listens to a lot of underground hip hop, and so he put me on. He used to put the underground of today on my title.
Yeah.
And I would listen to it, and he has some good musical taste too. Yeah. I'm trying to think of. I just had somebody in my head that, and I lost it. I can't remember.
Was it female or male?
It was a male.
But
you know who I absolutely love?
Who's that?
Why did I just lose my mind? You know his name. J. Cole. I love J. Cole.
Oh yeah.
I think that J. Cole gets the props. But I don't think he gets the props that he deserves. For instance, putting out the album, I can't think of the name of it, but he was sitting on the roof.
Oh, that's
Forest Hill Drive.
Yeah, Forest Hill Drive, yeah. Not
one feature. Just him straight by himself. Whole album was no skips. I went to see him in concert with Wiz Khalifa. They were down at Riverbend. He puts on a great show.
Yeah.
I think he's a great storyteller as well. And I just don't think he gets enough credit for being a guy that hardly ever has features on his own album.
Again, I'll quote the good brother, Charlamagne the God. He said, J. Cole is the Tim Duncan of hip hop.
Okay.
And anybody who knows basketball, Tim Duncan played in the era. Tim Duncan played the same time Kobe Bryant did. And Tracy McGrady and Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett. He played with all of them, and if you look at, and Tim Duncan got 5 rings, but he didn't get the notoriety that the Kevin Garnetts and the Kobe Bryants and the Allen Iversons and the Ray Allen, he didn't get that kind of notoriety, but yet he was Mr. Consistent, and he was winning championships. And at the end of the day, all the NBA players who played the same time that Tim Duncan did, they like, yeah, Duncan's definitely on my Mount Rushmore of power forwards. And they mad because they like, Timmy should be up here getting talked about just like they talk about us. But J. Cole definitely is the Tim Duncan of hip hop ever since he's, been in the game.
And on that note, we're going to move on to our next segment because obviously
Next
we could.
question.
Our
Yeah, we
next
could talk.
question,
Yeah, we could
because
talk
we could
about
talk
this.
about hip hop all night long, and literally him and I have stayed up all night long and talked about
We
music.
appreciate y'all comments and keep them coming too.
All
Absolutely.
right.
All right, babe. What we got next?
Do you think social media is helping to celebrate Black love, or is it dividing us? So, Couch Cousins, we're moving on from the current state of hip hop because we are running out of time. So, Couch Cousins, let us know in the comments, do you think that social media is helping to celebrate Black love, or do you think it's dividing us? So, babe, what you think?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, it's about 51-49%. 51% dividing us, 49% celebrating us.
Okay, why?
Because, and maybe just my FYP does that, but I just think it's a lot of just toxicity type stuff. The, you know, the arguing and the ooh girl he cheating and the men ain't shit, and you know what I'm saying, just all of that type stuff. And granted, there's still, you got, you know, couple goals, and you got these couples on there, and these married couples talking about doing this, that, and the other, and traveling and all that. So you get it, like I said, that's why I say it's so close. But again, people, for whatever reason, we like to look at negative shit a lot more than we do the positive stuff. The positive stuff, we're like, we'll look at that for 36 seconds, but let us scroll through and we see some ratchet craziness, a chick busting in the door on her dude with another girl. We're going to sit there and watch that, the whole video clip, you know? So I think it's 51%, you know, the toxic shit, 49% the great shit.
I think it's 25-75. 25 celebrating us. Because every once in a while, you'll get somebody that's celebrating, and not just their partner, but celebrating just Black men in general or Black women in general. And it's normally around Black History Month. But then 75% of the time, and again, it could just be the things or the people that I follow.
Right.
But I do see a lot of men going at women, women going at men ain't shit, women ain't shit.
Oh my God.
Father's Day, my baby daddy ain't. Well, child, you chose him. You chose him.
What about this? And I know we've talked about this. What about masculine women and feminine men?
Oh my goodness. The emasculation of men. I hear that a lot. It's just like,
don't emasculate.
Don't emasculate them. It's some of these words are overused. Some of the words are just like they're trigger words for me at this point. Yeah. When I see it, I'm scrolling past it because I don't even want to see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think that social media, just like with anything else, if you use it for good, it's going to be good.
Yep.
But if you use it for bad, it's going to be bad. So if you want to sit and be combative with somebody that you don't know for an entire day, and I'm not innocent. I have done this before, gone back and forth with people about their opinions.
I still do it. I ain't gonna lie.
Media.
I know you be like, babe, why you keep talking to him?
Sometimes I'm like, why do you keep wasting your time on these people? Because guess what? At the end of the day, these people have already made their mind up. One comment from you is not going to change it. So I have learned how to limit my vexations and just move on and find something else to do, because people on social media are like, I call them laptop gangsters or internet gangsters. They will get on here and they will try their hardest to make you change your mind. Yeah. And then they get butt hurt when you don't agree with them. Right. And then when you don't agree with them, now they want to start calling you names. That's just like doing a podcast. I'm telling you this. You have to have very thick skin, because in some of the comments on our YouTube page, I've had to delete people because I've been talked about. I mean, it's terrible. Yeah. So you have to limit your vexations. I absolutely think it's 25-75, because some people are just miserable in their own homes. And the only time that they get to vent and say what they don't like about something, and they're at home probably playing the good husband, but dogging women on the internet, like because you can't say that to your wife at home, because you might get your ass beat. Right. So I can get on the internet and be whoever I want to be, because I'm sitting in this on this laptop and I could just type away. Yep. But then you're going to mess around and meet somebody in real life and they gonna beat you down. So I'm not one of those people that, I try to limit my vexations. I try to keep it civil. Yeah. Like even in some of the groups that I'm in. Yeah. Because I love hip hop, a lot of men will say, oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about. And so they want to come at me and try to dog me as a female instead of let's debate my opinion. Yeah. Instead of let's debate me being a female. And I can't possibly like hip hop. Right. I can't possibly know what I'm talking about. Right. Hip-hop. So that's my thing. I think it's dividing us. And when you are in some of these groups and you listen to some of these people's opinions, I'm always telling people like, let's not argue my opinion. Let's argue the facts. Yep. You know what I mean? Yep. And that's where I think people get messed up at. Yep. I'm not going to argue your opinion with mine because your opinion is based on your experience. Yep. My opinion is based on my experience. And I'm definitely not arguing with anybody that wants to tell me that Jay-Z is not one of the greatest rappers alive. Just not going to do it. Because again, that's my experience. Wait, why Jay-Z? How Jay-Z get? I'm just saying because that's one of the things that I get all the time. Okay. Like when you say, who's your top five? Yeah. And as a female, when I list my top five, now I'm this, I'm that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And it happens with females though too. Females like to come at me when I say certain things. Like if I agree with a man on his opinion, that's just my opinion.
If a female agrees with a male in a debate with relationship or stuff like that, where it checks her fellow females, females gonna catch it.
You get called a pick me. I can't possibly be a pick me. I've already been chosen.
Yeah, a female's definitely gonna catch it.
So let's go to some of these comments here. Derek said, dividing us, and he put it in capitals. Ooh, there is a lot of negativity shown with black couples. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. But you know what? We also see it in ads on television. Yeah. Where they can't just have a straight black couple. Yeah. It has to be either a white man with a black woman with a white man. It's always mixed kids. Yeah. They can't just have a strong black couple. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. And we need more of that. Yeah. Carl says it's like the niggas and black folks joke that Chris Rock told as it pertains to these shows.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I 100% agree. And what Derek say? He said, what he's saying? All cat. What did he?
It's dividing us.
Yeah. Man.
It's definitely dividing us. And I think too, because then not just you get to state your opinion, but you get to see how many people actually agree with your dumbass opinion. Right. You get to see how many people actually agree with you.
That pumps your head up.
Yeah, because now you think, oh my God,
I know what I'm talking about.
I got 30 likes. Like,
I know what I'm talking
just
about.
Just because you got 30 likes doesn't mean you're right. It's still just your opinion.
What's the phrase that, what's her name? Tony Braxton's sister say? Go sit down, have several seats.
Have several seats, please.
Yeah.
Here's a stadium. You can sit all your opinions can fit in this stadium. Yeah. Sit down because it's your opinion. Yeah. So I definitely think like he has his opinion that it's 49 and 51. I have my opinion that it's 25 and 75. Yeah. But if I didn't know Derek, would I get on here and tell him his opinion is wrong and bash him? And people have gone so far as to go to the woman's page. And I've seen this happen with both men and women. Go to the person's page and then, because you wear a wig, you hate yourself.
Oh, they trying to find some dirt.
Yeah. Or they'll like, I've literally had this happen, y'all. No joke. Before me and Derek got together, a guy went to my page and he found me. He found a picture of me where I was wearing one of my blonde wigs. Oh, and shit. He was like, you want to be white? You're dumb. You're this. Because we were talking about stuff that had to do with like black women. And all of a sudden I'm dumb. I want to be white. I said, but did you see the number of pictures where I have my natural hair out?
No, like, they didn't care about that.
They didn't care about that because this one picture, and that's like when people try to use Bible verses. You're not even reading the whole Bible verse. You're using one little line to kind of justify your opinion. Yep. It's still just your opinion. It's not a fact. Yep. You don't know me well enough to say that I don't like myself. I don't love myself because of one picture you saw with a blonde wig.
And let's talk about...
And we're not even talking about blonde wigs. We were talking about black women in hip hop. Yeah. So you doing that just shows how miserable you are.
And that's about the people who don't want to use facts in their arguments.
Ever.
Like how you going to argue and not use facts?
That's the Trump supporters. They might as well just go ahead and be MAGA.
Yeah, I need to keep that Keep that bull moving.
Carl said, make sure you listen to Murals by Lupe Fiasco. I've heard that before.
Oh, okay. All right.
And Carl said also, niggas got to go. Niggas aren't to be mistaken with black people.
That's that.
A
Again,
nigga could be anybody.
Y'all can say what y'all want. There is a difference between
niggas,
black people or niggas and black people.
Absolutely.
There's definitely a difference. And I'll be like, how? It's the same. No,
it's not. Because a nigga can be anybody.
That's just like when white people say, no. That's poor white trash. Those are poor white trash rednecks. And then there's, us whites.
Okay, we going in tonight. Okay, babe, what's the next question?
All right. Okay, here we go. So this is a simple one, but this definitely can irk you. What is a minor inconvenience that ruins your entire day? A little minor, small inconvenience that can ruin your entire day.
What really gets under my skin is if I'm sitting at a light.
Yeah.
And I don't go as soon as the light turns green and that person is leaning on their horn. Now I have to drive 3 miles per hour just to piss you off. Because you've pissed me off. The light literally just turned green. Do not lay on your horn and the light, it ain't even been 2 seconds and you already, sir, ma'am, I promise you that will piss me off. And I will literally drive as slow as I can.
You be mad you be mad rest of the day.
All day thinking about that. Like, this motherfucker beat on their horn. That bothers me.
She just got a little bit of road rage.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of road rage.
I hate when people do that. It's like, where do you have to be that there's 2 seconds? You couldn't wait 2 seconds.
Right.
And then once they get to the side of you, they want to give you the finger or honk their horn again. Because now I've driven so slow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you finally get the break where you can drive on the side of me, now I'm just laughing at you because I made you wait anyway. So don't do that. Don't ride up behind me and honk your horn and the light just turned green. Don't do that. That will ruin my day.
Right. I'll tell you something. I know this is minor and this is slightly petty, but if somebody takes my parking space at work.
Like, my car is always here.
Wait a minute. One time, boy, I was so tight. I was so mad. I left. I literally was gone 15 minutes. I ran around the corner, got me a sandwich from J&W, came back. Somebody pulled in my parking space. I was hot. I was like, and granted, it's not that far of a walk from the new space, but I'm like, but that's my space. Like,
I'm always here.
Don't park in my space. Yeah. And granted, nobody has official name on the thing, parking spaces.
Right.
But if you park there every day and everybody else parks in their own particular spaces every day, like, don't take my space.
Now, see, I don't have that at the new school that I'm at because I don't have a spot. But when I worked at my old school, I always had a spot. And I used to get mad. Like, don't park in my space.
Right.
Don't do that. You have your own space. We all had our own spaces. And one person will throw it off for everybody.
And it was kind of one of those just non-verbal things that everybody had their
non-verbal agreement.
Like when I was at North College Hill, when I was coaching, I always parked in the back. And my space was this first one. Coach Miner, the basketball coach space, was the second one. And that was it. And we both knew, hey, I got this one. Shannon had that one. And when we get there and somebody be in the space, we be like, yo, whoa. Somebody's violating.
It's like disrespectful.
And then when I was done coaching, but still teaching there, I always got that first slot right there in front of the school. And then Nicole, she got the second. And then Maya, she had the third. And we all knew, hey, when somebody pull in one of our spots, boy, I remember one time, Maya, she texted me, she said, Lil Bill, who in my parking space? I was like, I don't know. I saw that this morning. I was like, oh yeah, she gonna be hot.
Yeah, that'll mess you up. That will mess you up. Especially if you got to walk a little bit more than what you're used
but
to.
It's
the principalities, Smokey.
Yeah, Big Worm says the principalities. Don't take my parking space.
Do not take my parking space. So, Couch Cousins, in the comments, let us know what is one minor thing
inconvenience
that will ruin your day.
Ruin your day. Anybody got anything in there?
No, not wait. So I want to say this too. This is the other thing that bothers me. To no avail. I get so irritated. If I walk in the door and you see I still got my bag, I got my purse, I might have my coat on.
Yeah.
Don't start asking me for stuff. I haven't even gotten to my classroom yet. Please don't start asking me for stuff. Oh, check your email. I will check it when I get there. I don't need you to remind me to do that.
Can I get in there
Can
first?
I breathe? What Jay-Z say? Can I live?
Can I live?
Like, come on. Carl says, I hate when I come in the break room and the new hires are sitting in my spot that I've sat at for the past 3 years. Carl, I can see why that would piss you off.
Yeah.
That would probably piss me off too.
This is my spot. Carl, you going to seat check their ass. Hey, bruh, seat check.
Yes.
I sit here. You need to go over there.
Yes, that'll piss you off.
That
will piss you off. So,
yeah.
Couch Cousins, keep letting us know what is one minor inconvenience that will ruin your day.
Ruin your day.
All right, we're going to jump into this next segment.
Moving into our next segment.
And we call it
the cuff. Off the cuff, y'all. Okay, I'll go first. And it's the format we doing today is going to be this or that. I'm going to count down and then we'll say what we choose.
Oh, before we start that, so one of the comments that happened on our YouTube channel, the last time that we did this, the guy says, oh, she was waiting for her husband to comment because she doesn't have a mind of her own.
Oh, wow. Really?
So I had to let him have it, y'all. But anyway, go ahead.
Wow. Yeah, some of the that sound like male feminine energy.
Because anybody that knows me knows that I have a mind of my own, and I cannot be led to think anything that anybody else believes unless I believe it too.
What's the one guy, he passed away? Kevin, was it Kevin Samuels? Yeah.
Don't get me started on him.
All right. First off the cuff, this or that. Chick-fil-A or Raising Cane's or Zaxby's. 3, 2, 1. Zaxby's.
And I'm going to tell you why I say all of them.
Oh, yeah.
I want Chick-fil-A's French fries. Their waffle fries are amazing. I want Raising Cane's honey mustard sauce. It's one of the best sauces I've ever tasted. Okay. And then I want Zaxby's chicken fingers.
Yeah.
All of them. But if I have to choose one, I'm going to choose...
Yeah, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
Yeah. I know that they don't have any seasoning on them, but when you put either the cane sauce or that honey mustard sauce on there, it just dances in your mouth. It's good. And if they just cook, and if Raising Cane's, if somebody from Raising Cane's ever watches an episode of The Couple's Couch, please just cook your fries just a little bit longer. They're always soggy. Just a little bit longer.
They need to put some garlic powder, some onion powder, just put some Lowry's on your tenders.
I don't mind the tenders as they are because the sauce is really good. But I need y'all. Oh God, Carl, yes, Bojangles. We didn't do if that was on the list, I'm choosing Bojangles over everybody. Yes, absolutely. All right, babe.
Yeah, Zaxby's is mine.
Zaxby's is good.
Yeah, Zaxby's is fire.
And every time we go south of Cincinnati, I have to give me some Zaxby's.
Babe, one time I went to Louisville and she was like, babe, if you can you stop at Zaxby's on your way back and bring me some chicken tenders?
I was in heaven.
And get honey mustard.
All right, here we go. Next off the cuff question. Front row seat at a concert or backstage passes at a concert? 3,
2, 1.
Front
backstage
row
passes. I want to go hang out backstage.
But see, here's the thing. And I've been backstage at a concert. You don't always get to see the stars.
Why not? And what's the purpose of you going backstage?
Because sometimes they're getting ready for their show. When they get off the show, they're back there with their people. So unless you actually have the VIP where you get to go in there and meet them, you could just be walking just backstage. Now, okay, I'll say this. I went to the Jazz Fest and I was supposed to meet a star that you all like. I won't say her name. But she refused, and I had backstage passes to where I was supposed to be meeting the stars.
Yeah.
And she refused, and she cleared out the entire backstage and said she wasn't coming out until everybody left because she just wanted to enjoy the show. So you never know what you're going to get when you get backstage. You could meet the artist. You maybe not meet the artist. I met Dave Chappelle at the Jazz Fest backstage, and he told me I had Great, what is it? Great New York boobs.
Yeah.
So he was funny. But yeah, I want to enjoy the concert. I want front row seats at the concert.
I mean, yeah, true.
I want to be able to enjoy the experience because backstage, if you don't go to the concert and get backstage passes, it's kind of hit or miss.
Shout out to Uncle Kevin for them daggone Jazz Fest tickets last summer because I had an absolute ball.
Yes, he did.
Watching Earth, Wind, and Fire.
He sang every song.
It was amazing.
He could have been a member of the group.
Amazing. If Earth, Wind, and Fire, amazing. Had a ball.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, here we go. Next. And y'all gonna feel this, so stay with me. Would you rather, which one feels better? Getting your back scratched really good, or when you got a Q-tip in your ear and you hit that little spot? 3, 2, 1.
Ear.
Back scratch. Man, you scratch my back good. I'll sit there. How y'all do y'all little eye when y'all be, man, yeah. When you get your back, especially if you get if you ain't got no back scratcher and you love getting your back scratch, invest in getting one.
I'm gonna say the ear because once you reach that one part in your ear that you finally get to, your eyes start doing something like this, and you just be sitting there like, ooh, it's like the best feeling once you get to that spot in your ear that you can't reach with just your finger. Baby,
it's borderline orgasmic.
Man,
yeah, listen, borderline orgasmic.
Yes, Q-tip in the ear, Carl. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna. Don't get me started, because I have don't tell my business. Don't tell my business.
Oh, okay.
But that ear, when you, that'll take you to heaven. You be.
But we have to use a Q-tip.
Okay.
Yeah, like I remember, my mom. She would.
You're not even supposed to use a Q-tip in your ear. Let's
correct.
Be
You're not supposed to put nothing in there. But she would like damp it a little bit and then get up in there.
Q-tips push the dirt back in there.
Yeah.
So they do have these things, and I am an avid, like my ears are always itching because I have very bad allergies. So they have these things. You can get them at Walgreens or Amazon or anywhere really. They have a hole at the tip, and it allows you to kind of get in there and
like
get the
corkscrew.
Yep. And so you go in there and you can get the earwax out, and it also gives you the ability to get in there and just get that ear, baby. That's like heaven right there.
Yeah. I'm still back scratch.
All right.
Scratch your back, you get especially if a spot you can't reach and they hit it, or they scratch and they hit a little area like a I don't mean to gross people out, hit a blackhead and be like, oh, it's a little shock. You be like, oh, a little shock, a little pain, but then they get in, yeah.
Derek said Q-tip too.
Good old back scratch. Right.
All right, here we go.
Next one.
Facebook or Instagram?
3, 2, 1.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Facebook.
All right.
Facebook.
No explanation needed there, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
So, babe, what's the positive shot tonight?
So I want to say this too. Every time I do a positive shot, when we get to our YouTube channel and I go back to read the comments and stuff, people are always like, she's reading it off the card. First of all, the last time I read it off the card was because it was very long. Yeah. It's not like I'm reading somebody else's words. These are my words. I did write them. I am a whole poet. I have been published before. So before you come from me,
teacher.
I'm a whole ELA teacher. I have a bachelor's in English language arts, creative writing. So yes, these are my words. I'm not reading them from somebody else's words. I have written these words. I need to make that clear because quite a few people was like, oh, she's reading that off of Google or that. No, these are my words. Like check your sources. Okay. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. One thing you will never say about me is I don't write my own words. Okay. So let's get that clear. Don't jump in these comments talking about she's reading off of it. Yes, I am. I've been at work all day. Okay. Thank you. Cause y'all in these comments is wearing me out.
Calm down, babe.
They don't never say nothing about my husband. It's always just me. It's just like being in the group. And it's always the men coming for me. I don't know. Do I upset people?
It's that feminine, masculine. It's that male, feminine energy.
I was told I'm too aggressive. I'm like, but I am a very aggressive female. It's a Scorpio in me. But whatever. Here we go. Positive shot of today.
Dink.
Him and that dink.
Dink.
Y'all got me all all up here out of sorts. Got to put me out of my character. Wipe me down. All right, here we go. Positive shot. Healthy love isn't loud. It's not about posting your relationship on social media so that people think your relationship or your marriage is perfect. Healthy love is consistent. It's safe, and it shows up on the quietest days, even on the days where you don't want to show up. Let me say that again. Healthy love isn't loud. It's not about posting your relationship on social media so that people think your relationship or marriage is perfect. Healthy love is consistent. It is safe. It shows up on the quietest days, even on the days when you don't want to show up.
I like the consistency part, and I like it shows up on the quiet days.
On the quiet days.
Quiet days, when you show your love on quiet days, man, that is a win.
Those are the days it's hard.
That is a win.
The days that you feel like you can't even give anything to yourself, but you got enough to give to your partner. You still have to show up. You got to show up.
That is a win.
And one thing I can say about my husband is he is very consistent with me. And he speaks to me on the days where I probably piss him off because I'm loud. I am very, very outgoing. He's outgoing, but I think I'm probably a little bit more outgoing than him. And I can be a little mean. Let me be honest. I can be a little bit mean.
Yeah, and I just be like, okay, I'm wait
like,
till she
okay,
calm
babe.
down.
Okay, babe.
It's okay. It's just calm on down.
He's very patient with me.
I'm just gonna be like, all right, she mad. I'm just gonna.
And he gives me my space when I need it. But then sometimes he'll come in and come give me a hug or a kiss. He's very patient. He's consistent. I feel very safe.
Because my thought is, in relationships, especially ones that you want, you're going to put in the work.
Absolutely.
But you got to also understand every day ain't going to be peaches and cream.
Marvin Gaye and lingerie. Didn't I say that? In our wedding vows. Every day it's not going to be Marvin Gaye and lingerie.
Yeah, some Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay.
So that's Tamar Braxton. Those are not my words. Yeah. I did steal that from Tamar Braxton in our wedding vows. But that is true. Every day is not going to be Marvin Gaye and lingerie.
Yeah, no. But again, you got to, if you really want your relationship, you're going to understand that, hey, this ain't no personal digs. It's just your partner is just, they pissed off, They still love you. They just don't really like you right now that much.
Wait, Carl, what did I finally say out loud? Did I mean? Me and Carl go way back. We used to go to church together.
Shoot, y'all went to college.
No, this is not that Carl. This is another Carl.
Got you.
We went to church together years ago.
Got you.
All right,
babe. I like that. I like that positive shot. I definitely like that positive shot. All right, so that's a wrap tonight. That's a wrap for tonight's episode, you guys, of Couples Couch.
Don't forget to follow us on all socials. Tune in. Well, maybe not next Thursday, maybe a different day, because we're going to see Michael Jackson on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
So we might not be airing on Thursday. We might air
Wednesday or Friday.
Or maybe Saturday. Maybe we'll air from Cleveland because we'll be in Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
All right. So keep sending your questions or your suggestions. We love your suggestions. We love your questions. Don't forget to follow our business pages at SoulSignatureDesigns.
She made this
custom.
This is a Black Panther with the green and the.
This is Tiger's Eye.
Oh, Tiger's Eye. Yes. I'm sorry. Hey. Get it. Soul Signature Design.
You can get your rework camo jackets. You can get your junk hats. You can get ornaments. If you think it, I can make it. I make jewelry for everyone. Yep. And don't forget to follow WeAreBlkline on Instagram.
Check it out.
Our t-shirt line.
We made this design. Love
that y'all
yours.
probably can't see very well because my laptop.
We made this design as well.
We will post the links in the captions. And don't forget, we will be selling tour merch. Not only for the R&B tour, but we're going to also sell some tour merch for the Jay-Z concert. And I'm going to have the junk hats available for you.
You know what? Want me to?
No.
You don't want me to show you a junk hat you made?
Well, you can, I guess.
Hold on, y'all.
I am in the process of making more, too, so.
Check it out.
This is my hat that I made for opening day.
Got the roses on the back. So she do that thing, y'all. She definitely does that thing.
So make sure you follow us on WeAreBlkline on Instagram, SoulSignatureDesigns on Instagram, BlkLine on Facebook, and just Soul Signature on Facebook as well. We will start our Etsy page. It's coming up for BlkLine, and Soul Signature Designs already has an Etsy page. So make sure you follow us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tell a friend to meet us on the couch.
I like that. Tell a friend meet us on the couch. All right. Much love, y'all. We'll see y'all next week on Couples Couch, where we'll be saving a seat for you.
Absolutely. And what's your tagline?
Oh, you didn't do yours.
I didn't do mine.
No.
I did do mine. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. So remember that the Couples Couch is where Black love kicks back, gets real, and definitely laughs out loud.
So make sure you get your ass up off the couch
and love
on your beautiful spouse or handsome spouse.
My handsome spouse.
Peace.
Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 20. Be on the lookout. We are going to do a